Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at the MGA's Miniverse. We're going to take a look at the Lord of the Rings weapons that you can get. These are like their mini brands where you don't really know what you're going to get. Surprise type toy. I thought you was going to get a different type of weapon in the Lord of the Rings version. I wanted the weapons packs are 1/12 scale. They are compatible with 6-inch action figures, and that was one of the accessories for that. But I was unaware that you had to cast your own type of weapon. So, with that being said, I got one of these, and the you basically get one of those weapons in the little packages that you buy. I happen to manage to get the mace. And it's not, well, let me say this. I'll be honest here. It's going to be a big disappointment to if a kid that wanted to get the weapon or a person that's not in the hobby of making the weapon be very disappointed. If you're a hobbyist, it's actually pretty easy, and I'll try to show you a different perspective on it than a normal, I will say, a toy review. So when you get the little ball, you get a stand for the weapon. You do get the ring, out of scale ring, but anyway, it fits on there. You do get a little accessory pack here, which again, I really wanted the map of Third Earth. You do get a little sander. It's actually sandpaper right there, which really don't know what that's for, but we'll find out. Do get an anvil, and you do get a 1/12 scale hammer, like you're forging the weapon. Now, all the weapons that I've read on here, you basically get the hilt, but you got to cast the blade. So they do give you step-by-step instructions on what to do. And it's fairly simple, but again, it's going to be a big disappointment for a lot of people that want to do it because the casting part. You do get the blade, or excuse me, you get the handle, but then you got to add the blade here. So casting it, and props to the Miniverse people here. They do give you a silicone mold, and it's a very, I want to say, a high density silicone mold. If you pour a casting resin in it, it would hold up a long time. I don't think this would degrade very quickly. It's just a very good silicone mold. So it's a plus when you buy the kit. You do get the silicone mold. You have to cast the blade. They do provide the resin. So you get a little resin, you get a little air tipper here. And if you notice, you put it in the mold, and then you basically fill the bottom part and then work your way to the top. I do have a complaint with this. It's actually a harder container to actually press out. You can cast it without this. I've done one of those. And you just fill it up all the way. And the only really poor thing about this, it has air bubbles, and you have to actually squeeze it to get the air bubbles out. You either may have to take the pipette here and try to get the air out. But the kicker is, they tell you, where is it? Let me get Mr. Instructions again. They tell you, take it outside in the sun for an hour. Now, I'm not as a hobbyist, I'm not a big fan of the sun baking. Maybe in the summer, 100-degree weather, it might do it, but you probably can't see it. You need a UV light. So basically, these kits here, even if you do the potions or you do the weapons, you got to cure it. And it's basically 3D printed resin, traditional casting, but curing it like a 3D print. So there is one blade that I got casted up, and it actually is it's a very nice mold. I mean, it really makes it. It comes in that I want to say kind of metallic color. But after curing it for an hour in the UV light, it got real hard. It's a little tacky. Again, like a 3D print, you'll have to put it in a alcohol bath and wash it off to get rid of the tackiness. But other than that, it did. That's the only thing in the instructions it really don't mention. You can kind of feel the tacky, which I haven't put it in the alcohol yet. But it works out really well. Again, I really recommend this for a hobbyist. I wouldn't recommend this for. I know a lot of people will probably be disappointed getting it. It's cool and all, but it also is you got to work to make the weapon. But anyway, got 5 more to go. But anyway, I wanted to show that. It's a good buy and for what you get for the 12 scale figures, but it's also kind of cumbersome, but you do get a lot for your money getting a silicone mold, UV resin, which makes me wonder, can I cast regular 3D printing resin into this and cure it that way, and also take just traditional casting resin, put it in the mold and casting it that way. Again, it would just a lot of things to think about when you are getting the Miniverse. But anyway, that's a different kind of take on it. It's a cool toy, but it also, I'd say it sucks at the same time, but it is very, very intriguing. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. We're taking a look at the Miniverse Make Your Own Weapons. So that's what we got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.